Thomas Jr. is in for a Jacksonville touchdown. Second down and 7. Check down. What a move by Turton. Oh my! Scoots into the end zone with a dazzling move. Etienne. Nice cut. Big run. Etienne with a nice move, and he breaks free for the touchdown. 48-yard strike. First and goal, off the play action, Lawrence, long, touchdown! We'll check those penalty flags that came flying in, but Hunter Long snatches it. 50-yard punt sends Parker Washington back. He's got a punt return touchdown in his career, and he's got an alley, and he might have his second. 96 yards last year against the Patriots. He's going to house this one, and the Jaguars get the score in special teams, 87 yards.
End zone, touchdown, Washington. Second and 8. Lawrence steps through, wants to go. Touchdown, Jaguars. On second down, picked off. Lloyd again. Devin Lloyd. What a year. Still rolling. Down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd, pick 6! His call against the Chiefs tonight. It's first and goal with 30 seconds left. Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Lawrence open, and that should be good for a touchdown. Brian Thomas Jr. is in for Jacksonville. Lawrence is going to have to get rid of it, and caught. He's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tim Patrick.
Lawrence looking for Hunter. Flag down. Touchdown.
Lawrence will keep. Trevor Lawrence to the end zone, and with his legs gets a Jags touchdown. Tootin is in. Facial Tootin straight ahead, diving in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Match. On fourth and goal, reaching across, touchdown! Trevor Lawrence. The Jags have the
ones. Looks like Will might have one up top.
Lawrence, he will fire back in the end zone. It's handled. Parker Washington, fantastic grab for the touchdown.
That second foot down, it looks like he might have. Incredible job going up for the ball. 1 foot. 2. Wow.
So it's Tommy Townsend punting from his own end zone. Parker Washington backpedals. Townsend got all of it from the 28-yard line. Oh, what a move by Washington! Parker Washington! He's going the distance! Touchdown! Lawrence will operate from the gun. It's a handoff. Etienne knifes his way for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Through one man on his way into the end zone. You're going to see Etienne's right here in the backfield. He's going to come back out the same side that he starts on. Offensive line does a good job. You get a kick out block from the tight end, and then he just carries Bullock into the end zone to give Jacksonville a 19-point lead, which could be a lot to overcome.
How does this thing end? First and goal. Lawrence in, touchdown.
Coming into this game, and so you can see that when you put pressure
ETN blockers. That's a first down run. Touchdown. 192 net rushing yards last week. ETN doing it as a receiver. ETN gonna bust his way in for the Jacksonville touchdown.
Scrambling with his legs on third down.
Heavy blitz. Lawrence has to work quickly into the end zone. It's Myers for the touchdown.
Both their tight ends, two tight end sets. They're going to go play action. You get pressure coming around the corner. You get a slide, and look at that ball location and catch. Low and outside. And Parker Washington, who has been as reliable as it gets, makes that key grab on Garrett Williams, who has just played a great game today.
Dial up with this defense. 3rd and goal. Lawrence, end zone, caught. Myers for the Jacksonville touchdown. Here in Nashville. Lawrence from the gun, protected, throws towards the end zone, wide open. Strange, touchdown. 15th play of the drive for Jacksonville, beg your pardon. Ground game, Tootin. No signal. Now they say touchdown.
Different team. 2nd and goal. Handoff. ETN slicing through. Touchdown. Jaguars. And a key block from Strange as they take it to the side of Lawrence on a first down. 2.5 to go in the first. Lawrence looking end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. And that connect of Indianapolis. Lawrence on a give. Oh, the cut to the outside. ETN to the ETN zone. Touchdown. Third and goal from the Indianapolis 8. 15 seconds on the clock. Lawrence in the pocket.
Cannot take a sack.
Lawrence throws. Touchdown. Penalty marker down. Tim Patrick on the receiving end.
Going to be on the defense. Touchdown will stand.
Off the play fake to ETN. They throw it to the back of the end zone. Caught. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Jags. It's only his 2nd score for the Jags. He's an excellent blocker out of Syracuse. Lawrence is in trouble. Trying to get away. Flags come flying. Lawrence can run for a little bit. Lawrence can run for a score. Lawrence looks left, throws left, and he's got Tootin. And he rolls right on into the end zone. Touchdown. On 2nd down. He trips to the bottom. He's looking for ETN. And ETN with the diving grab. Touchdown Jaguars. He has 2nd down and goal. Middle of the field. Pass is complete. ETN into the end zone. Touchdown Jaguars. 2nd receiving touchdown of the day for Well, they're going to throw it again. ETN. ETN inside the 40. High stepping inside the 35. Makes a man miss at the 33. Along the sidelines. Into the end zone.
3rd and 3. Lawrence floating for the end zone. Washington with the catch. He had Jaquan McMillan draped all over him and somehow secures it for 6.
The chemistry they've built. Watch this. Watch the trust he has in Parker Washington. You tell me if that is not tight coverage and a ball dropped in probably the only place that it's going to be completed. That is excellent.
Looking for Strange to the end zone. Diving catch. Touchdown Jacksonville. Second. Lawrence will keep. Lawrence will walk in. And the Jaguars lead once more. Goal at the 10. ETN out of the backfield. On the edge. The cutback. The broken tackle. The touchdown for Jacksonville. 3rd and 3. Lawrence pressured. Lawrence breaks through. He'll run it. Touchdown Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence sneaks through, avoids the sack, and finds the end zone. That's his 8th rush.
Lawrence, shot to the end zone for Washington, touchdown! Looked like a Drew Brees chip shot. He sets up 1st and goal. Lawrence, end zone, open man, touchdown, Brenton Strange. They're going to throw it. Allen will float it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Antonio Johnson. And Antonio Johnson with a house call. First big play for the defense of Jacksonville. First NFL touchdown for Johnson. The rookie Bashal Tootin is the back. Lawrence the fake, floats it out there. It is a touchdown. It's Quinton Morris. His first as a Jacksonville Jaguar. Toss play for Tootin. Gets a nice block from Anton Harrison, and he walks in for the touchdown.
Trevor's going to go up top, going to throw it.
End zone! Got a touchdown with Brian Thomas Jr. in Jacksonville, the first to find.
6 yards away from the lead. Here's Lawrence.
Zips it. End zone! Caught! Touchdown! Parker Washington!
He's rolling right. Loves to throw it this way.
Flicks it. ETN! He's in for the touchdown! And Jacksonville takes the lead again.
Jones with time, touch pass, he's got a man, Pittman, touchdown! Michael Pittman in the end zone, and the Colts take a 9-0 lead. Jones trying to do it himself, Daniel Jones fighting, he's in, touchdown! Today, they had 5 all of last year. Jones looking for the touchdown, he's got it! Second rushing touchdown today for Daniel Jones, and the Colts are pouring it on.
And Ward looking to throw, has time, throws it out of the backfield, it's intercepted. Kenny Moore is going to go to the house. A pick 6 right out of the gates. On 2nd down from the gun, Jones right through the middle to Pittman, and Pittman toward the goal line, dives in. It's touchdown, Colts. 2nd down and 4 to Taylor. Taylor explodes, makes a man miss to his right. Spin move, a beauty, inside the 30. High step into the 25, inside the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor, 46 yards.
Jones under center, turns, hands to Warren. Warren barrels inside the 2 and is down at the 1. No, it's a touchdown. Warren into the end zone for 6, and the Colts take a 9-3. Jonathan Taylor, the single back. Jones will turn, play action. Flag is down. Jones to the end zone, caught for the touchdown by Michael Pittman, and the Colts take the lead.
Against facing the Raiders. Raider history coming from the Colts side of things. Anyway, it's 2nd down 10. Throw complete.
Yeah, there you go.
Tyler Warren is in for a Colts touchdown for the end zone. 180. The give. Jonathan Taylor is in for a Colts touchdown. A little shoving going on afterwards.
Well, that's with Quinn Nelson. Hopefully so, he's trying to protect his back, but take a look at left guard. Usually you see him running and they're pushing up somewhere in here. No, he goes all the way outside. And watch Taylor just fall on his big guard, and tight ends paving the way for him. Darian Porter, the rookie, is like, I didn't sign up for this. I'm going up against that guy on all pro.
Jones set to throw. He can run it. He can throw it. And diving in the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman.
He's the Raiders defender who flushes Daniel Jones outside the pocket. And because they're bringing the pressure, it leaves more one-on-one opportunities. And Pittman Look at him wide open in the back of the end zone, able to uncover.
And
all these injuries in the secondary, just surprised that, again, allowing those guys to be matched up one-on-one. Try to play more coverage, try to get doubles where you can.
Is what's out there for Shane Steichen and this Colt team. And there he goes, Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown today.
Down for the first time. Jones will throw on first and goal. To the goal line. Warren is in. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. Jones on the roll, chased by Calais Campbell, trying to get to the goal line. He'll get there. Touchdown, Colts. On goal. Jones, pressure comes, floats it back in the end zone. Caught! It's Josh Downs with the touchdown. Toss play, Taylor to the edge, to the end zone. The Colts take the lead in the fourth.
A lot of motion up front. Fake the handoff. Jones, a little flip. He's wide open. Pittman is in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From the gun, Jones fires. End zone. Touchdown, Tyler Warren. The Colts can do no wrong. This has been a first half offensive receiver. Now they do a jet sweep to Taylor. Taylor, zigzag move. Taylor works in for the. It's a good coach right there. It's Taylor on the acceleration. Touchdown.
Could be the final play of the quarter. They run it with Taylor again. JT to the outside. JT, 5, touchdown! Tyler Warren. Jones looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman with a on the drive.
Sometimes it just feels like everything's going your way. This is incredible by Michael Pittman Jr. His ability to hold off Armour Davis with one arm, his left one, and then go up there and just pin the ball between his bicep and rib. An unbelievable.
And it's Colts ball at the 20. Here's Jonathan Taylor on first down. Big hole. JT in the open field. Down the sideline. Staying in bounds. Still going. Taylor. The distance.
Watch it on TV. But these are tackles in the open field that absolutely have to be made. And the first one is coming up right here. Xavier Woods outran the angle, missed him. Amani Hooker, can you make a play right there? But the speed of Jonathan Taylor ended up taking away the better tackle opportunities.
Charles, I just told you in the break, Jonathan Taylor ended my career as a starter because I missed 2 tackles just like that in the open field again.
Got to be other places. Jim Bob putting it all together for his team, and Shane Steichen appreciates it.
There he goes again. Taylor, yes! History!
Jones, end zone. Open man is Downs for the score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Taylor is the back. Jonathan Taylor ducking inside. He is in. A touchdown for Indianapolis, and he has tied the Colts all-time record with Edgerrin James. Low output last week against Pittsburgh's tough defense. Now Jones takes a shot into double coverage. End zone. Warren, the rookie. Beg your pardon, it's Pierce leaping for the touchdown.
Oh, he's their big playmaker when
They got second and short. That means it's Taylor time, and he's got the first down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Jonathan Taylor, big run. There he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead. 83 yards, the longest run of his career. 180. Right back to Taylor with Warren blocking. Touchdown, Taylor. An appropriate finish in Berlin, Germany. It's Taylor's game, and the
Ogletree in motion. Jones looking up top. Throws back in the end zone. Are the feet down? Yes! It is Ogletree with the touchdown grab.
What another play design, and also a big time.
This first half. Jones. Float it. End zone! Pierce has got it! Touchdown! Indianapolis! First down for Indianapolis. Fake the handoff. Jones wide open! A strike to Warren for the touchdown!
Third down and 4. Rivers, and he's got a man, touchdown! That's Josh Downs, and that's Phillip Rivers with a touchdown pass. The 422nd touchdown pass of his career. And the looks like a free play. Rivers, end zone, he's got his man! Pierce, touchdown Colts!
To get some action tonight. Third down and goal.
To the end zone, touchdown again, Alec Pierce.
In this situation, out of the gun, they hand it to Taylor, who finds a hole and has a touchdown. His NFL leading 18th rushing touchdown this year, and it's all Colts in the first half of this one.
He's under center. It's been a run. There you go.
First pass from under center, and Mo Alley Cox makes the catch for the touchdown. Yes, the
third down.
Third down, Leonard. He's going to unleash a long one. Alec Pierce is there for the touchdown. Leonard is on time with a bomb to
Alec Pierce.
First and goal, and Leonard trying to run for it. He stays upright for the touchdown. It's a highlight reel for Riley.
Backfield next to Stroud on first down, end zone shot. Collins, he's got it. Touchdown, Texans, what a catch.
Go an opportunity to make a play. He makes these look routine.
And look at the feed, able to get both down before he headed out of bounds. The Houston offense did not have a play last week in week 1 of 25-plus yards. Chubb's got 18. Add to it, Nick Chubb. Touchdown Texans. They're on top.
It's at midfield and try to get ourselves a touchdown.
C.J. Stroud wide open. Collins. And it's a Sunday stroll in the park. A 50-yard strike. New ball game.
Touchdown.
Stroud on the rollout. Marks has it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Their first red zone score of the year. Third down and 3. Pressure off the edge. Picked up. Stroud going deep. Got a man in the end zone. Touchdown. Jaden Higgins.
Fake it. Throw it. It's caught for the touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson puts the Texans on the board. Stroud hangs in there. Throws. It's caught for the touchdown. Nico Collins. And Houston is humming. Jay Stroud. They're knocking on the door once again. Stroud. End zone. Touchdown. Texans. Hutchinson with his second of the day. This is his first career NFL touchdown, JJ.
Yeah, and he does something in Baltimore that for many years would never have been allowed by an opposing player. And that just kind of speaks to it. And then there's a little bit of a tussle as he goes over to grab his first ever touchdown ball. Jair Alexander takes some issue with that and tries to steal it back.
Field position for their offense that has struggled to be consistent. They have just got to find a way to get off the field.
It's been hard for this pass rush to get at Darnold. This time he's got plenty of time, runs out of it, loses the ball. It's a scramble, and it's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown.
Wow, no puede. No encuentra quién, no puede correr tampoco. Y ahora sí, touchdown Houston.
With a blitz coming at you.
10th play of this drive for the Texans. Stroud looking for 6, open touchdown! Jaden Higgins, his second of the year. Third down and 7. Pressure coming. Stroud stands in, finds the open man, down the sideline, into the end zone. Xavier Hutchinson with the touchdown.
Hasn't looked the way that Houston Texans fans hoped it would.
Third down and 10. Mills, pocket holds up. Mills to the end zone. Higgins has got it for the touchdown. For the Texans faithful.
Dalton Schultz is going to clear out here, which opens a space for Higgins up top, and Mills puts it right on him in the end zone. Overcome a couple of their boogeymen so far today. They scored on the goal line here. They're getting in the red zone. See if they can do it with the 2-point conversion.
Mills. They will to Collins. He's got it. What kryptonite. Mills. Hooks a pass. Back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz. Walking the tightrope.
Example of extremely tight coverage, but the ball is put where only Schultz can get it, and he goes up and grabs it. They say throw the ball low on the goal line and high on the end line. That way only your man can get it. And this is that concept executed to perfection. That ball's either going to Dalton.
Davis Mills.
What a rush, Walker.
Steps up. He's going to run. Mills looking for the pylon. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Texans. Put Houston in front.
Clearly in here, but he outran Walker all the way to the end zone. Walker with an unbelievable move on Trent Brown comes free, and Mills just scampers his way in. Like you said, Ian, see everybody protecting the perimeter out here.
Lawrence. He's sacked, and it's over. Will Anderson Jr. gets there. The ball pops in the air, and Rankins takes it the distance. What a way to end it. The Texans come from behind.
Joseph Day.
Davis Mills, end zone throw, touchdown, Texans, Nico Collins.
Play fake, pass, wide open, touchdown. Christian Kirk. Mills to the end zone, caught, touchdown. Higgins. Flag is down.
In there. Pitch it to Chubb. He's got blockers. Chubb cuts it to the outside, and Chubb muscles his way in for the touchdown. Fake it and then give it to Collins. Looking to turn it upfield. He will for the touchdown. On the ground, Nico Collins.
Your screen. Third and goal. Chiefs bringing 5. Stroud. Marks wants it in. Touchdown, Houston.
Goal line offense.
He's got it here. Dario Ogunbowale to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Stroud well protected, and there's Nico Collins. And Nico Collins will glide into the end zone. An opening drive, Texan touchdown. House. Ball snapped directly to Woody Marks. Into the end zone. What a sweet play for a touchdown, Texans.
Sometimes.
Was that design? Stroud will get out of it. Throws on the move. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton.
Offensive line.
Third down and 1. Gino is intercepted. It's Derek Stingley on the return. Stingley with a touchdown. The Texans defense strikes again.
lineman. Stroud to the air, throwing, touchdown! Dalton Schultz. Too easy for
Stroud trying to get it through the air. He goes deep for Higgins. Caught. Higgins. Touchdown, Texans, 75 yards. Fake to him. Stroud over the middle. And he's got another open receiver for a touchdown. It's Noel on Christmas.
11th play of the drive. Fake the run. Stroud circling, throwing, end zone. Touchdown. Catch is made by Higgins. And he's going to try to run it himself, and will. C.J. Stroud picks the right opening for the touchdown to Leonard. He's going to toss it underneath to Downs. He's going to chuck it behind him to Pittman. Throw it to Leonard, trying to keep it alive, and the Texans have it, trying to run with it for the score.
He didn't get it earlier. Togiai got his touchdown after all.
Togiai!
Wow! C.J. Stroud didn't give him the ball. He had to go get it himself.
And 3. Fake toss. Wide open. Spinning catch. Kirk touchdown. Strong play and a good catch by Kirk. Ball a little behind him, and the Texans have their first lead. 3rd down and 12. Rodgers, time runs out. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Texans and Sheldon Rankins. And he is in for a touchdown. Made as they go forward. 1st down and goal, ball back outside the 10 as Marks has his first 100-yard game and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No, he won't. A lot of networks knocking on his door, that's for sure. And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans. Here they come. Stroud. End zone. Kirk. Touchdown. On the blitz. And a perfect throw from C.J. Stroud. And the Texans
to play. 2nd quarter. Ward looking. Looping out of trouble. Trying to set up receivers. He's going to throw against his body to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Spectacular.
Ward under center. They hand it to Pollard, who lowers his shoulder, goes through the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Ridley comes in motion. Tough snap handled by Ward. Ward slings it to the goal line. Touchdown, Titans. He just zipped it in. I am at her. It's 8 yards.
Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers? Tennessee for the touchdown in a crazy sequence.
Ward looking end zone, throws, touchdown to the tight end, David Martin Robinson.
Ward taking a deep shot. DK is down there. DK, touchdown! Field. Pollard in motion. Ward fakes the handoff, looking to throw it, and he's got a wide open Gunnar Helm for his first.
Great arm strength, and it's intercepted. This could be a pick 6 for Cody Barton. It is. 20-yard interception return for a touchdown. It was. The Chargers will punt the ball away. Well, this is a good kick from J.K. Scott. DK backpedals inside the 35. He's got a few blockers. He slips one tackle, and he's into the open field. He points toward the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 2nd and goal. Ward rolling, throwing, catch. Got it.
The end zone. Van Jefferson and a Titans touchdown.
A drive that started way back at their own 5-yard line. Backpedaling. Great pump by Dixon all the way to the 12. DK trying to get to the outside. He does. He's got a wall of blockers. DK to midfield and beyond. All the way down the sidelines. DK will take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. What's that? Ward fakes. Looking to throw. Back and open. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Hey, yo, matter.
Come out here to the flat. Watch the interference. You get the man into the flat. And I tell you what, you got to work through that traffic.
Empty set for Ward. He's got time. Got a man downfield. It's caught by Helm, who fumbled the ball moment. Simmons is in. He's got a touchdown in his career. He was out there. Cam Ward on the scramble. Throwback Simmons. His 2nd career touchdown. Oh man, as a fullback, he was.
They're like, hey, big fella, you caused the fumble, so you know what? We're going to try to give you some love here. This is a little bit unconventional.
What did you say earlier? You got to be friendly to the quarterback.
That's right.
First touchdown this season. It'll be a handoff for Pollard, and he rumbles in for the touchdown. With 5.5 to go, makes it a 2-possession game.
A couple of years with some first-round picks. The last, not with Cam Ward, but the previous 2 years. So trying to establish that group up front.
Julius Chestnut is the back from the 7. Here's a little pitch. They go up 7 pass touchdown.
How about that pirouette? Wow, what a play. That spin of 360, fake it, and then all of a sudden.
Okonkwo is the one to catch it, moving in and get the touchdown pass. A 7-yarder.
Watch this. He's going to spin around, fake it here, then turn around, flip it right back forward. Good little kick-out block. And because of the action in the backfield, line of scrimmage, trying to get a quick snap.
1st and goal. Here they go. Ward, end zone, touchdown. DK.
Is the running back. Play action. Ward. He's got a wide open Okonkwo. Chigo Okonkwo inside the 20. Stays on his feet. Okonkwo. Wow! Touchdown! What a play! Take the shot at the end zone if you're Tennessee. Don't go away without it. A lot of time coming off the clock. Ward to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. Alec Manor with his 4th touchdown of the year.
Consecutive 1,000-yard season. Cam Ward keeps. Cam Ward shuffles, and Cam Ward is in.